Some people control you, without shouting, without threats, and without you even realizing it. They make you feel guilty for setting boundaries. They twist your words until you question yourself. They laugh off their cruelty as just a joke. And before you know it, you're walking on eggshells, doubting yourself, trying to please them, just to keep the peace. But here's the dark truth. Control doesn't always look aggressive. Sometimes it looks polite, charming, even loving. Today, we're exposing the subtle, toxic behaviors people use to control you, without you knowing it. Guilt tripping and emotional blackmail. One of the most common tools of emotional control is guilt. When someone guilt trips you, they're not asking, they're manipulating. They use your empathy against you. It sounds like, after everything I've done for you, you can't even do this one thing? Wow, I guess you don't care about me anymore. They create emotional debt, so you feel obligated, not because you want to, but because you're afraid of being the bad guy. It's not love, it's control disguised as care. And the moment you start defending yourself instead of feeling guilty, you take the first step back toward freedom. Silent treatment and fake apologies. Another sneaky behavior? Withholding. Instead of resolving problems, toxic people punish you with silence. They withdraw affection, attention, or communication, until you give in. You start chasing their approval, apologizing for things you didn't even do, just to fix it. And when they finally do speak, it's often with a fake apology. Something like, "I'm sorry you feel that way." Or, "I guess I can't say anything without you getting upset." That's not an apology. That's manipulation wrapped in sarcasm. They don't want resolution. They want control. They want to see you uncomfortable enough to surrender your peace for their ego. Backhanded compliments and manipulation through jokes. Then there are the ones who use humor as a weapon. They insult you, but call it a joke. "Wow, you're actually on time today. That's a miracle. You're so sensitive, I was just kidding." This is passive-aggressive control. They make you question your right to feel hurt. And if you call them out, you become the problem, too dramatic, too emotional, too sensitive. But here's the truth. A joke that humiliates someone isn't funny. It's a mask for insecurity. People who truly respect you will never use laughter as a cover for cruelty. Gaslighting and twisting your reality. Now we enter one of the most dangerous forms of emotional control, gaslighting. Gaslighting happens when someone twists reality to make you doubt your own mind. You confront them, and they say things like, "That never happened. You're imagining things. You're overreacting." Again, slowly, you start second-guessing yourself. You apologize for things that weren't your fault. You lose confidence in your memory, your emotions, even your identity. That's the goal, because the moment you stop trusting yourself, you'll depend on them for what's real. But remember this. If someone constantly makes you feel confused, guilty, or crazy, it's not you. It's manipulation. Using affection as a weapon. Love can be a beautiful thing, until it's used as leverage. Some people use affection as a control mechanism. They give love when you please them, and withdraw it when you don't. It's like a switch they control. Kindness when you obey, coldness when you resist. This trains your brain to chase approval, to behave in ways that keep their affection. That's not love, that's conditioning. Healthy relationships don't make you earn warmth. They offer it freely, even when you disagree. Drama addiction that drains your energy. Some people thrive on drama because it keeps them at the center of attention. They create chaos, then complain about it. They start arguments just to feel in control. They love emotional roller coasters, because peace makes them irrelevant. You'll notice, after spending time with them, you feel drained. Emotionally tired. Confused. That's not coincidence. That's energetic control. They feed off your reactions. Your confusion gives them power. The best way to disarm a drama addict? Don't react. Stay calm, detached, grounded. Because peace is something toxic people can't control. The moment you take back your power. Here's the truth. You can't control how people behave. But you can control what you tolerate. The moment you stop reacting emotionally, they lose control. The moment you stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you, they lose control. And the moment you stop trying to fix what they intentionally break, you reclaim your peace. You'll feel lonely at first. You'll question if you're being too harsh. But that discomfort is healing. Because every boundary you set tells the world how you deserve to be treated. Final truth. Here's the final truth most people never say out loud. No one can truly control you, unless you keep handing them the power. They can guilt trip, gaslight, manipulate, and mock you, but it only works if you keep playing along. Every time you say, yes, when your soul screams, no, you feed their control. Every time you let guilt decide for you, you reinforce their dominance. The cure isn't revenge, it's awareness. Once you see these patterns, you can't unsee them. You start noticing the tone shifts, the guilt traps, the subtle emotional games. And slowly, you stop engaging. You detach. You set boundaries. You choose peace over performance. That's when you win. Remember, you don't owe anyone your silence, your energy, or your self-respect. If someone consistently makes you feel small, it's not your job to prove your worth, it's your job to protect it. Because at the end of the day, no one can control you, if you stop allowing it. Thanks for watching. Take your power back, quietly, confidently, and permanently.